Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, this is gonna be weird. All right, so I got a new headset. I'm gonna try to stream like this. Could everyone hear me? Everyone hear me really well on the headset? Welcome, guys. Welcome to the Sunday STOCKcast. My name is Cruz. I am the founder and head trader at NewAgeWallStreet.com. We are primarily an options trading community. We do trade some small caps and equities from time to time, and sometimes when we're feeling froggy, we will trade some crypto and Pokemon cards. Yeah, thank you guys. Awesome. Welcome, guys. We do this every Sunday. We get together, do a little bit of technical analysis. Excuse me, do a little bit of technical analysis and look over some tickers to get ready for our trading week. So this week should be pretty exciting with everything that happened last week. We got a new president this last week. and just the moves that are actually happening in the market, we should have a really good time. And on top of that, we have earnings as well. So really freaking pumped about it. Chongo, what's up? Steve, what's up? Darian, Drew, what up, guys? Thank you for taking time out of your guys' Sunday evening to come hang out. So like, there's no sound coming into like my headphones, dude. So like, it's kind of like a muffled. Should I just change to the thing? I didn't think because I took my speakers out of here. I think I'm gonna change this real quick. 1 second, guys. Let me change this here real quick. All right, there. All right, can you guys? Is that better? Okay, cool. So Joseph, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, so I couldn't like I hear myself as being muffled, and there's no sound coming out of my can. So we're gonna do it like this. I don't need to hear anything or anything like that. So I think this should work here pretty well. All right. But I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I hope you guys had a great Sunday. Who caught? I didn't get to watch any football games, but I heard that the dude. I'm telling you, I was doing pretty bad, bro. I was doing pretty bad with the haircuts. I was having to wear a hat all the time. Like usually I'm pretty well, clean cut and everything. So, um, the headset mic was perfect for the future. Yeah, dude, we'll have to figure it out. Um, yeah. So, um, oh, my haircut, dude. So yeah, so usually I stay pretty clean, dude. Like, it was just with the whole COVID thing, and my barber's actually gotten really popular as of lately, so it's kind of hard to get in with him. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, you saw that me and my son were skateboarding, and he rode his hoverboard through downtown so we could get to the appointment. But yeah, appreciate it. And yeah, dude, yeah, I didn't get to catch any of the football games, but I heard they were. It was a real barn burner, from what I'm told. Who won? Can anyone tell me who won and what's going on? Um, yeah. So, anyways, hope you guys had a great weekend. So, a lot of football going on. Excited for the Super Bowl. I think I'm gonna go buy. I need some more TVs for here in the trade factory. So we're gonna hang some TVs up here, and then on the other wall, the back wall too. So we're gonna hang some TVs up there. So now that all the TVs go on sale, gonna get those get those hung up, and then um, what I was gonna say, I forgot. Oh, so that's for the Super Bowl sales or whatever for the TVs. I'm gonna get that. So excited. The announcements, guys, here for Mahomes most likely, Brady for sure. Is there still a game being played right now? Yeah. So right now there is we're having a flash sale over the weekend here, guys. If you're not a member and you've been looking to join up with New Age Wall Street, we are doing a flash annual membership sale. So it's only $249 for the whole year, which is, dude, the value that you get in there, dude. We do daily live streams. We do daily pre-market watch list, daily pre-market plans. We do weekly member-only webinar, so you could come in with your study session. We call it a Saturday study session, so you could come and hang out, get your questions answered, and I don't leave until everyone's questions are answered. So, what else? We have discounts to merchandise. We are also having the meetup in April, right? So then you could come to the meetup in April. I think it's going to be open for everyone. So if you're not a member, there will be some sort of entry fee, and if you are a member, it'll be absolutely free. And then we're doing the giveaway. So I have the PlayStation right here. So the PlayStation 5, we're still giving that away. Make sure you sign up for that. Make sure you go to my Twitter. There's links everywhere for you to sign up for the PlayStation 5 giveaway. If you're having a hard time with it, send me an email. I'll get you the link so you can sign up for the giveaway for the PlayStation 5. Second place is 3 months of direct mentorship with me, and then third place is annual membership for free to the New Age Wall Street Room. All right. So I think that's that. I think I got all the big stuff, all the news. I'm not sure. I think that's it. I think I got everything. KC, yes. Mahomes. Yeah. Who's it's who's gonna be in the Super Bowl? Mahomes and well, the Bills have to play, right? Or something. Volume profile. Yes, we could go over volume profile again. Yes. Mr. Simpson, I'm glad to see you, dude. All right, guys, let's jump right in here. We'll go, and you can see too. I got two of the desks made right here in the chair factory, dude. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the Bills are losing right now. Oh shit. Excuse me, guys. So I got a desk right here, and then I got a desk on the other side. You can kind of see it over my shoulder right here. Oops. What one way? It's backwards on my little monitor, so right there. And then, so we're getting the trade sessions up. You could see I don't know if you could see the seating area all the way back there. There's going to be a bookshelf that goes like right here in this area. So it's coming together, guys. If you guys want to come trade with me here in Albuquerque, it's going to be dope, dude. I'm really excited to see the way everything's coming together and stuff. Where the chicken wing? The chicken. Oh, dude, I forgot your nurses are weird about that stuff. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'll go get the Purell right now in a little bit, bro. I had to see you. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the like. All right. I don't really get it, dude. Like, how is this better than me covering my whole mouth and then like washing my hands? Like, I mean, well, it seems like more would go out. I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. Anyways, touching any ticket. Oh man, I'm gonna touch all the Wall Street bet tickers with my dirty hands now. Anyways, guys, you just touched the keyboard. Yes, dude, I touched the keyboard, bro. I'm the only one that touches the keyboard, so I will go get. We have what do you call it? Lysol spray. We have Lysol spray. We have Lysol spray, and then we have wipes and stuff too, dude. I had to fight like a granny for the last wipes at Target, but I got some wipes and everything, so I'll wipe it down. Never touched the keyboard. You guys are freaking weird, dude. I already got COVID too, so I don't think I'm like contagious and all that. Like, you're more liable probably to get the clap or maybe some herp around me than COVID right now. It's like, to be 100% honest, like serious, just being honest here. But let's get back to trading here, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and flip over here onto this other screen. All right. So what I was doing here right before while the music was going. Well, you guys like my intro, right? The intro is freaking dope. I made it myself. Darian was actually nice enough to send me the earnings for this week. So we got a lot of stuff going this week, man. We got a lot of opportunity. And with saying that, I want you guys to make sure that you guys are getting a lot of rest. Make sure that you are, hitting your trades and not over trading. Make sure you're reserving that mental and emotional capital, because it would suck if you're wearing yourself down Monday, Tuesday, and then we get to earnings, Wednesday on Apple, Tesla, Facebook, and then you just don't have the mental and emotional capital to keep on going anymore, dude. It would just suck if that was the case. So make sure that you are hitting your trades, saving that mental and emotional capital, and then making sure that you're taking care of your mental and emotional like that. So then at the end of the week, you're good to go on those on your trades. Okay. With that being said, I think you guys know which ones we're looking at. I was actually looking at Starbucks right here. Starbucks is always, dude. I don't think I would ever bet against Starbucks, dude. This thing is like going crazy where this is, not going crazy, but this is in that distribution against the 110 right here. So kind of going sideways, a little bit of a head and shoulders where this may want to come down. So we'll see how the earnings comes, because there's kind of like this area right here that we could come back down to. You can see where this is resistance on, and then gap right here. So gap in this area from the previous earnings. and then where it was also previous resistance here in this area. So this could act as support if there's something that they miss on the earnings for it to come down, and if not, if they get over the 110, this will continue going. So Starbucks, I always, it always makes it a decent move during earnings. AMD, I think a lot of people are looking at this, right? Everyone's so germophobic. No, rightfully so though. My boy Hot Potato, he's a badass, bro. He's a nurse in the COVID unit, bro, putting in a lot of hours and stuff. And so, I definitely respect it, and I understand the why behind it. So I don't agree with the whole mask thing, but I still believe in common courtesy of covering your fucking mouth and like stuff like that and everything. You know what I mean? Wash your damn hands, all that stuff. So Lou is also a nurse. He's awesome as well. We have a few other ones too, I believe. Anyways, AMD earnings here, guys. They report on Tuesday, I believe, after the bell. You guys saw this dip down here to this level. I think one of my members was pooping his pants because he had a long position, and this dipped a little bit lower than what he wanted. And I kind of told him that this is where we wanted it to get to this 89 area. So this 89 for it to hold and then go back up. And if you were to buy in this area for it to get over 100 again, probably a badass place for you to get into here at this bottom, especially with the earnings coming up, they could come up. So that's what I'd be looking into to see. Earnings are always a gamble, dude. It's always 50-50. You never know exactly what's going to happen. I don't see that they would miss for any type of reason, or maybe they don't hit. Maybe they don't necessarily miss, but they don't hit the projections that they were expecting. But for the most part, it's back up here at the 96. We get above this 97, 40, 30 area, and we got blue skies and the ability to get to the resistance at that psychological number of 100 and then continue going further up. Okay. So that would be freaking awesome here on AMD. And before we go further, I just talking about earnings and I jumped right in, but I don't want to miss my boy Mr. Simpson's question here. So he asked about volume profile, and if I could go over the volume profile a little bit more. And oh my goodness, guys, if you guys could see my messages right now. All right. So volume profile, right? All right. So volume profile, basically what it does is it gives volume according to price, right? So this is your price axis, and then this is the volume that has been done within that area. Now, the way that this works is that the high volume nodes, right, the places of very high volume, that is where is going to act as support and resistance. So in this area, using AMD as an example, right, if we're looking at like a really big macro area for this to take, for this to show support and resistance, we're looking at around this 92 area right here, right? So you can see where all this volume has been done around this 92 area, and you can see this high volume node right here. So you could, and I already have a line right there. Stupid thing. So I already have a line right there. This is, and you could see where these three lines I actually put in. This is like your area of interest is what I call it. So you would come and you would put like your block here in this area, right? And it would look something like this. And that's your big area of interest right here where the ticker's not necessarily, you can't say it's going to bounce or it's going to break through it, but that's where you want to see where the decision is made whenever the ticker gets to that point. Either we're going to break through it and then this is going to come further down, or it's going to get to this level and bounce and then continue going further up. So that's why I just call it a level of interest. It's not necessarily where you're going to break down or, bounce and go back up. No one knows. No one knows exactly what's going to happen. No one has a crystal ball to know, but you do know that this is the area that you should be watching. You should be watching that volume coming in to see what exactly is going on. All right. So with that being said, let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys. There we go. So with that being said, this is our area of interest right here of this high volume node. And then what you would be looking at is for these areas of low volume, those are like your lack of support, where your areas where the price action may go a little bit quicker through there because there's no proven support around in those areas. So if the price action were to go down here and actually break, it would probably, if I come in and zoom out, it would get to the next high node here, which would be about 85. Do you see that? Because there's no volume that was being done around in this area. Do you see that? And then the next point would be this 85, where this is a lot bigger. So basically, you would just be looking at the high volume nodes here. They call them the points of control. So this is your point of control here for your macro time frames. And then sometimes you also have where a macro time frame and a micro time frame will coincide with a level of interest. So like right here, we talked about that 92, right? So 92, this is a little bit above where you have right here. So we know that this is a big area right here on the macro and micro time frame, that the area of interest that we have to keep an eye on the way that the price action reacts once it gets to those levels, okay? Does that answer your question there, Mr. Simpson? I kind of want the Bills to win, to be honest, guys. If I'm being 100% honest, I would like the underdog that hasn't been in, 20, 30 years to go. But the thing is that if Tampa Bay is already going, dude, they're just going to smack them around. So when scalping is the volume, yes. So basically what you would do is, and this is the way my good friend, Charlie, or Mr. AD squared, this is the way he plays things. So we could do something like this, where it's, let's do like 3 days, 1 minute. And let's go like this. How do you make it show for every day? On the volume profile. I know there's a way that you could do it. Someone, anyone, Bueller. Yeah, it's called volume profile. So there's a way for you to make it to where every day, like it shows the volume per day. I don't know how to do it right now. I forgot. But basically what it's doing though is, so basically though, Charlie, so my boy Charlie, what he does is he uses the day prior, right? So the day prior, you could, so if you're using this price action, that would be something like this, right? So where would you say that the most volume was done in this day? Maybe around up here, in this area, maybe 90-50 or so. So then it would be where change on extension. Ooh, Anya coming in clutch. Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. Oh. No. Anyways, it's okay. No big deal. Oh, on expansion? There we go. There we go, Anya. Thank you very much. So basically what my boy, Charlie, excuse me. So Charlie looks at the volume profile for the day before, where it did the most volume from the day before, and that's going to act as your support or resistance, and that's your point of control. So if you're looking from the day prior, right, from the day where this high volume node was around in this area right here, watch, I'm going to take off this square. Okay, so you take off that square right there, and you can see where this on this 90, 91, 80 or so, where this is your point of control where it had the most volume, right? So then what you're looking at then is in this day where where this came up, and then where did it bounce off of? Almost exactly where that volume node was from the day prior, right? So it was about 8 cents off. 85. Yeah, it's like 5 to 8 cents off right here. So your point of control would have been around in this area. It came down and it bounced perfectly off of this area down here and then went back up. My face look a lot clearer. I stopped wearing a damn mask, dude. I told, like, I won't wear a mask anywhere, dude. The mask was what was fucking up my skin, dude. So, not wearing any mask, getting some good loving, not stressing. We're doing pretty good, dude. So this is the way that you would do that, though, is that you look for the day prior on the high volume nodes like this, and that would act as your support and resistance. This acted as support, and then it bounced up. We could try another ticker too. Do you want to try, like, let's try Tesla. So Tesla right here. This one was a little bit of fade down. So like you see where it came up, and then right here, it wants to pull away a little bit from it. There's also the 850 right here. We could do, we just did AMD. Let's do Apple. So Apple right here that did the most volume around in this area. You can see it came up and it bounced right exactly where the high volume node is right here. Can you see where it came up right here? It came up, high volume node, bounced down right here, and then went up. Cool, cool. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I didn't get a haircut for a little bit. I'm sorry. I actually got my hair cut last weekend, but it was a long weekend, and we didn't do the STOCKcast, I don't think. So that's why. But I'm gonna make it a weekly thing where I go because I like going. It's cheap therapy. Yep, no problem, Jason. Like appreciate your comment there, dude. Yeah, Anya, dude, is very underrated, I believe, in the room. She just doesn't talk much. LMND, I want to trade this week. Got a lot of overhead though, but man, it's such a wild ticker. Looks like we really bottomed out. That's what I said. So I've been watching this through the last week, and I got to take off all this volume profile stuff now here, guys. I hope you guys got some value out of that. But if we're coming, let me put my stuff back here. And I don't like my charts that big, dude. So I'm going to do this and just put the SPY right here. I like having my chart like this. So if we're looking at LMND and we're coming to a little bit, macro, I freaking love this, dude. So came down straight to the old resistance levels. Almost got there, bounced right here in this area. Now it closed over 150 on Friday, right? So closed over 150. I fucking love this thing to go. The continuation for this to break up and continue going. So it needs to get above like 155 to 158 is the area you'd be looking at, and then 160, and then this thing could curl back up, and you could see it try to make maybe a cup and handle type pattern, and then continue going further up, or it may just continue. It may get up to this area. Pull back and distribute a little bit more until it's ready to break 200 if it breaks that 200 at that point. So I'm really surprised. Was it Citron that also hit this too? Yeah, Citron hit this on the way down, right? So this would be even awesome. Maybe we should call up our boys at the Wall Street Bets and tell them if they could all load up on Lemonade too. That would be freaking wild, bro. Because the float, right? So the float on Lemonade, if we're coming over here like on FinViz, is not very much. FinViz. Oops. Right here. So short float, 21%. still in here, and then also the shares float is 37 million. It's small, dude. Like this thing, like if there was the same type of volume that there was in GME on Friday on Lemonade, this thing would probably get to like 150, 200 very, very fucking easily, dude. So that's my take on Lemonade. I really do think it does move up a little bit more, though. I do like it, though. I like playing that ticker. It gives a lot of volatility for such a small ticker that it is, and it's doing really well, so I like it. We have a script for, or just we have a script for Thinkorswim. No, so there's not a proprietary New Age Wall Street volume profile. It's just something that I use, just the normal one. There are different ones that are in here for Thinkorswim, but I just use the normal one that's in here. You could see just normal volume profile that's in here, and yeah, but there's other ones too that make it weighted a little bit different, but I just use the normal one, dude. Most don't wash my hands. I actually have sanitizer right here, bro. I have a script. Okay. Yeah, so the Wall Street bets thing is getting insane. Yeah, we'll go over that a little bit here in a bit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Ronnie, Netflix. Continuation down. Actually, dude, I think what's going to happen, I actually have a long position on Netflix. I was trying to get out of this at the end of the day on Friday, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me go out, and I was already ready to take the loss and let the contracts expire. So no big deal, dude. Like whenever I take a swing like that, I'm taking the risk that those contracts will expire worthless, and that's fine. So what I'm looking at is here in these spikes, right? And I'll even come and I'll put another line right here. You all know how happy I get with my lines. So right here, this was your support, right? Or excuse me, previous resistance. This little double top right here, and so what I think is going to happen is I think this line is the one that I just drew, right? This one at 571.72. So yeah, so right here. So this line right here, where what I think is going to happen is that in this area, and especially where the gap was right here, where it came a little bit down in pre-market, this area is going to act as the support, if anything, down here towards maybe the 559, and then for this to curl back up and try to go for 600 again. So tomorrow, usually Mondays are relatively bullish here, guys. I didn't even get a chance to take a look at the futures here today. Let's take a look here together. Ooh, so yeah, futures are up. So futures doing pretty good here so far. But what I would like to see is that this base come in here on Netflix. So kind of basically what we're looking at is kind of like our crossover play in the room, right? So we had this breakout. We're coming back and validating support, and then for it to continue going further up. Does that make sense? Cool. Is the thing really like delayed? The chat? I don't know if the chat is really delayed or what. All right, so that's what we're looking for on Netflix. And then just real quick, guys, so we could go over the rest of the things that were on in earnings. Do like this. All right. So we had AMD earnings. We talked about that. We talked about Starbucks, and I don't think if any of you guys care about the other ones that I'm not going over, then let me know. We'll go over it. But I don't think I'm worried about anything else there. I don't think I'm worried about anything on Monday. Yeah, I don't see anything on Monday. Boeing will be interesting before the open on Wednesday, and then also nothing else there for the beginning of the day, and then we have Apple, Tesla, Facebook at the end of the day on Wednesday. So Thursday will be a nice day trading those, and then and that goes without saying, guys. Please do not, dude. Please do not hold an options contract unless you intend to and you know what you're doing. Please don't hold option contracts or like just long calls or long puts into earnings, guys, because the implied volatility will freaking kill you. You'll be really upset that you were right on the direction, but wrong on the actual play. So it sucks because on options you could be right and wrong at the same time. And so you'll be right on the direction, but then your contracts may still only be worth very little. If not, they may still be red. So please don't hold through earnings. If anything, play the continuation or the mean reversion the day after. Please. Like I don't want to see you guys that you blew up your account because of stupid IV crush. Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Condors and butterflies, yeah. And if you don't know it, dude, just stay the heck away, dude. We'll play it the day after. I make a lot of money just waiting and playing it the day after, dude. So, yeah, premium burn, right? So premium burn is really good, especially like if they're doing earnings, towards the end of the week like this and then Thursday. So absolutely. So if you get any type of spike like on Thursday, for you just to burn premium, absolutely, dude. Oh, right. Futures looking good. AMC, yes. All right. Netflix continuation down. Yep. Okay. We went over that. So let's just look at these charts here real quick for Tesla. I think what we're waiting for right here on Tesla, dude, is everyone's waiting for the earnings to come out. You could see where we got this compression that was triggered here on this bigger time frame on the 4-hour. You could probably even come to the daily chart, and not quite yet on the daily chart, but on this 4-hour, you could see where it's already starting to try to trigger here, and it's starting to wanting to curl up. So very nice definition of support here in this area, right? So you could see where this area, where anytime it dips, the dips are getting bought up here in this area, and then the tops around right here. Around 862 or 863 or so, right? So I'm gonna take this one off. Remove. There you go. Remove drawing. There we go. All right. So that's your area that you're looking at, right? So you'd want to see it hold here, break up here, and then for the continuation and for it to break over 900. Okay. Premium. I didn't see a question from you, premium. If I missed it, I do apologize. I try to answer everyone, dude. Yeah, I don't see it, dude. Rewrite your question and I'll go over it with you. So Tesla, I mean, I think we're kind of, we're all kind of assuming that they beat and they go up, all right? The next one is Facebook. Facebook has already been getting kind of a nice run up on this little double bottom. You guys see this? Or maybe you could even say triple, 1, 2, 3 times right here, right? I do have Netflix swing position to the upside, but it's not doing well. If the contracts expire worthless, then they expire worthless. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But yeah, Facebook has been on a rampage here for the last week, guys. I think just kind of sneakily where everyone's, kind of looking left, and Facebook's been making this good move. It needs to get over this 280, though. This 280 is going to be a pretty hard task for it to get over. So if we could get over that Monday, Tuesday, in order for and then have earnings to break up towards 300, that'd be freaking awesome for Facebook. And then let me see here. Apple. So Apple's already started running up here as well. Broke all-time highs, right? So broke all-time highs here and here on this double top. And then now we closed over that. Now, we will have to see the way that the market and pre-market is, but I would think that this would pull back a little bit, validate, and then continue going further up. But obviously, 150 is on the map for Apple, and that's something that we were saying since back at 116, right? So we got our trigger down here at like 116, and it did pull back pretty good here, but we did say that it would get to 150 is just how it's going to get to 150. Cool. Premium seller, dude. I don't know if you're still here, but ask your question because I don't see your question, dude. Yeah, I don't see it. Apple, Tesla, Facebook, we went over those. American Airlines. Is anyone interested in the airlines? So Boeing is reporting before they open on Wednesday. Dude, I think this is anyone's guess, right? I think, in my opinion, people are starting to travel a little bit more. We have the holiday season, that would probably kick it up a little bit, but who knows the way that it's going to be going. They were awarded a military contract, I do believe, though, this last week or the week before, I think. Right here. So Boeing secures $2.1 billion deal with the United States Air Force. So finally a little bit of good news for them. I like this where this is starting to signal compression down here on the TTM. Needs a little bit of a curl up to get going, but you can see where there's this resistance here at this 244, okay? Oh, he's making a joke in his name. Oh, no, dude. All right, cool. Orale. Are people just changing their names in our chat, or is what's going on here, bro? Okay, so there's that. Southwest 1-800-Flowers. No. Yeah, so pretty much the bulk of what we're going to be playing is AMD after Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for Tesla, Apple, Amazon, and that. Premium seller question: what are the thoughts on CRSR? It looks like it's being compressed in a triangle on the daily and no short flow at 32%. What company is this, dude? CRSR. Dude, for you guys that are that ask for that ask for tickers and stuff, I love that the way that he worded that and the format that he put it. So your thoughts. Here's what I'm looking at and what I see so far. What do you see, right? So please don't just ask me, is this going to go up? It's a real quick way to frustrate me and for you to get told off on live on YouTube. But if you give me your thoughts and your homework that you've done already and you want to ask my opinion, I am definitely here to help you out. And you're absolutely right. So I do like this huge compression going sideways right here. There's definitely support down in this area right here. Lots of volume within the last, what is this, day or two? I wonder if there's any sweeps for this. Let's take a look. Okay. That's one thing about Flow Algo being web-based is it's kind of slow. So we said CRSR, right? All right. So there actually was, look, there were some sweeps right here for 35s. Bro, you got a pretty good thesis right here lining up. Pretty nice. Some technicals, some flow to go along with it. These are a little bit further dated out for like 2-3 weeks, right? 3 weeks. I like it, dude. I like it. I don't know when they report earnings, but just be aware of that. I don't see where they would be reporting earnings yet, but I like that plan. This is a good play right here. Right here, is this an inverse head and shoulders? You would want the middle part to be a little bit further down, brother. This is just some nice compression, some nice consolidation, just kind of going sideways. So you would want your MACD to curl up a little bit right here in this area, though. Is this an recent IPO? Corsair Gaming. Oh, no wonder. Actually, these are my Corsair cans, the ones that I was wearing. These are dope, dude. If you guys, they are a little bit pricey, but if you guys are looking for a badass set of headphones, some nice things. These are RGB. They are Bluetooth, so I just put the USB thing into my computer, and then they're wireless. You wear them with the wire too. They're like 7.1 surround sound. They're like $200, but I think that they're gonna last me forever, dude. They're made out of metal and really well made. I really like them so far. And then I'm like giving all these features right here. I like this part right here on the headband. It's really like padded, especially after wearing it for a long time because I have a big head. It's comfortable to wear for a long time. So, but yeah, I like Corsair. I use a lot of I have my whole computer, the RAM and everything is Corsair. So, yeah. Oh, they did. They did just IPO in September, dude. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the old Finviz here on Corsair. I'm interested now. Ooh, look at that short float. Yes, sorry, Bob. And they're actually profitable, dude. Yeah, this could get interesting, dude. I'm gonna actually put this on. See if I could put this on one of my watch lists. Which one would I put at leisure? URSR. Okay, cool. Thank you for that call out, brother. And all right. When you get the chance, can you please break down KO Coke? Right, that's KO. Oops, just KO. Yeah, Coca-Cola. This just looks like a big ass. Just looking at this right away, bro. This looks like a huge ass bear flag, and it's coming to fruition. Right, it's already on its way down. Dude, I don't want to bet against old Daddy Warren Buffett, but yeah. So this would be where my support would be around in this area that I would want it to stay above. So what I would want to see happen is that it does get to this level, validates the support, kind of goes sideways, and it's already signaling this compression right here, and then for this to start curling back up. So that would be the way that I would be looking at this. Now this is a little bit shorter time frame, right? So then this may come up to the 50, say heck no, right? So you could see where this was a previous support, and it'll act as resistance at this 50 and then continue going further down, but we'll have to see. All right. eBay looks like it's ready. All right, is this Microsoft made a really good move. Someone called it out in our room on Thursday or Friday. I missed it. But yeah, pretty nice spike right here. Not the Magic Mike candle, right? So I would like for this to be a little bit further pressed down, but it is, you could see this is definitely a huge wick here in this area, right? I could see where this kind of still goes sideways against this 225, 224 area a little bit further and then goes further up, but it's kind of a no trade for me right now, dude. There's not really too much interest in it where it's still kind of just going sideways and it hasn't necessarily broken up yet. The other scenario is that we're also getting this kind of higher lows like this, right? So something like that. And what you could see is then this actually pulled back one more time, maybe to like 220, and then, or maybe a little bit further, and then go up, if that makes sense. eBay looks like it's ready to break out. What do you think? Dude, their name is actually their ticker. Breakout which way? To the upside? We're almost getting like this cup formation here. I could see where if I was to come and put my line right here, right? So you get this cup, try to spike it up here towards the 60, pull back and flag a little bit, and then break the 60 and then continue going up. That's the way I would be playing that. So I think that's what you're talking about. It's kind of like this big, this is kind of an ugly flag, but we do have, I do see where you're saying break out of this resistance here at this top. The way I would play this is this would curl up, spike to the 60, kind of pull back and handle a little bit, consolidate, and then go further up. Make sense? Excuse me. Breakout. Okay, cool. I think I caught up with everyone's questions here, guys. Who wants to talk about what happened on Friday on GME? So huge short squeeze triggered on here on JME, right? This thing was as low as like $2 and some at one point down at this bottom. And honestly, whoever did their homework and found this ticker like this and seen that it was beaten down and holding support down in these levels, bro, kudos to them, dude. Kudos to them buying in these dips here down to these levels, and for it to being run up. I seen someone posted in the room that some dude made like 11 million so far on it. The thing is that this is anyone's game now, so we're kind of at this area where it could go either direction, right? So we don't know, we can't see anymore here, like on the FinViz, and this is something that we already talked about, amongst our members. We don't know what the short flow is. We don't know how much, and then on top of not knowing what the short flow is, they had an offering that they could put $100 million worth of shares onto the market. So who knows how much of that they've used. So they may have diluted the actual float that they have on the market as well. So this 50 million could be a lot different than what could be maybe 75 million now, dude. It could be 60 million. So there's no way to know. It's more of a gamble now at this point here, guys. I would say if you guys are going to play this tomorrow or this week, please play a size that is not going to hurt your account, dude. This thing you guys watched, and a lot of you guys hadn't experienced. I had seen members that hadn't experienced volatility halts before, and it happens, dude. The volatility halts are real. You could get caught in a T12 halt where the SEC does not reopen it until they investigate what's going on, and who knows? Who knows what happens, right? So only play with money that you're able to lose. Holistically, like obviously you should be doing that, anyways here when you're trading, right? But really, please just play with money that you could lose. Something, that is, you're not trying to, mortgage your house and sell your dog to make a position on. If you want to play it, cool. You could play the volatility on some very small size and make some really good money. It's Anthony. Oh, average. Dude, you're getting at 11? Bro, you're up pretty fat then, bro. You're up pretty fat. So I'm excited to see how this goes tomorrow on this GME, to see which way this is going. And I'm going to use that as a segue into our next topic here, our next one. So the one that I'm looking at the most is going to be this AMC. So SGN, yeah, Shri, what's up? So the AMC, I like this here, guys. I like this a lot so far. You can see where we got the little J-Lo booty right here, right? So double bottom, and this maybe even the triple bottom right here. We can't necessarily see. Yeah. So you can see right here where it just kind of went sideways, right? Or held the support down at this $2. And now we had a look at this. The thing I want you to note here is this volume and buying on Friday. This is very abnormal, dude. This is not normal. There are some people that either know something or that are trying to, be very aggressive on this play. And this is what you want to see, is that volume to be able to support your moves, to give you that liquidity, especially if you're playing options, and to give you that demand for it to move up, right? So if this does set up, I wanted to see how this sets up here in pre-market, and then hopefully it gives us a chance to be able to get in at a decent price. And then we're looking for the breakout for it to get above $4. And then once we get over like 450 or so, this will get going really nice. The thing that I'm scared about with this is that it's a lot smaller price than when it got moving like on GME. The volatility hots could be just as crazy, guys. So just as crazy, or I should say even crazier because of the small price. The volatility happens when the ticker moves 10% in a 5-minute period. So 10% is a lot smaller on a $4 ticker than it is on a $50, $60 ticker, right? So just be aware of that. I see this. Obviously, we know the other guys, the Wall Street Bets guys, right? They don't give a shit. They just throw money at it. They're in it. So if it does set up, I will try to get in there too. But you can see where there's pretty big support here, resistance here in this area, right? Right here, there's a gaps right here in this area. So this $4 is going to be huge. Keep an eye on this $4, okay? Yes, thinking about selling. Yep, average. Yep. All right, and then BlackBerry. Dude, this is stupid, bro. Like, I don't really get the whole BlackBerry thing. Like, they're doing like crypto, or like they're making chargers or something now. Yeah, I don't get this, dude. There was news that they were making, like, I think like EV chargers or something. I don't know, some other type of community. The thing though is that the time to get in was in one of these 2 days right here, or maybe even on Friday on this dip. This flag right here is freaking gorgeous, dude. Look at this run up, flag down, and then just continue going up, and now we're at this 15. Now at this in this bigger time frame, right? Are we, dude? I need a bigger chart. So I don't know. I don't even know how to make it as big as you could. Anyways, yeah, the thing is that this thing has gone straight up here, dude, without any type of rest or anything. You'd want it to pull back a little bit, maybe even down to like this $13 area, and then for you to go in, dude. Please don't chase any of these plays, though, guys. Man, it seems like the YouTube is really delayed today. 26 of you guys, 26 of my new age Wall Streeters, my fellow degenerates in the live stream today, guys. Please leave me a like on the stream. If you guys are finding any type of value out of this, I would appreciate it. It helps with the YouTube algorithm to show it to more people. And so we could just build a whole new age Wall Street freaking community, and we could just we could go to war with Wall Street Bets. Whatever they're buying, we'll sell to them. All right. I think, dude, we could be here all night. There are so many good tickers that are in play right now, dude. We talked a little bit about the Lemonade, right? So we talked about Lemonade. Also PENN, so Penn National Gaming. They just got their sportsbook app approved for Virginia. So they will, I believe that they're going to have a little bit of a spike up tomorrow. This 110 is definitely resistance. So once we get over 110, we should get moving here pretty good again. But you could see where this came, spiked above, or spiked to this area, came back, and then retested. And then I want this to, if we could open up over 110, that would be even better on Penn. But this is really nice here as well. Let's see here. I also have, if you guys knew ZNGA, so I had a play here. I posted it even on Twitter. You guys could see I had this outline right here on this compression, and for this to get over $10, and now it's breaking up. It's over 11. and this thing is pretty much here gonna get to here at these blue skies in this area. If we could get maybe over 1150, dude, this thing could get running here pretty quick too. I don't know what the float is of ZNGA, but ooh, it's a fat ass, bro. So this isn't like any GME or AMC or anything like that here, guys. This is a big ass to move. You need to generate a lot of demand to be able to move this thing here up. And we don't have a big short float, so this is not necessarily normal, but it's not big like the other ones are. And this and that. All right. But like I said, dude, we could be here all day looking at these tickers. Also, like they're looking at BYND as well, right? So BYND here, really big short float. I guess we're just, the whole thing is just short squeezes is going to be in style right now. So if you come over in BYND, 24% short float here, almost 25. They are not making any money. They probably need to raise some money. And then this thing is set up here in our setup, kind of going sideways. You could see in this area right here, and if it breaks above this like 145 to 150, could definitely get running here as well. BYD kind of trades really thin though, and usually has like a big spread, so just be aware of that. And then Finviz stuff. No, that's a really good idea for a topic though. I'll get to work on that this week, and I'll make a like what I look for in Finviz when I pull it up. That's a really good topic to make for a video, dude. Can you remind me of that, Darian, please? PLTR. Okay. And then the other one as well here, guys. The last one is SPCE. So SPCE getting up here. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I need to get me like some sticky notes or something to be able to write stuff down on. All right. So then also, right here on this SPCE, they started moving here. They're like testing they're testing like one of their planes or something. I don't know, dude. But this thing could get rolling too if it gets over this 35, gets over this point, and then we have some resistance here to this 40. So got to be a little bit patient of this to kind of move up. But I like this to break out right here too on SPCE. Nice. I like it here already, dude. We are for you guys that are new to watching us here at New Age Wall Street and stuff, we are very member oriented, dude. We sent a survey to all our members at the beginning of the year to, see what we could improve. We vote on like new channels and stuff to the room. I pretty much give autonomy to my members to make choices and to make good choices and stuff. So yeah, like I think that any way that I can make things better for you guys, I will try to make things better, and I am always here to take constructive feedback. If you just tell me, dude, Cruz, you fucking suck, and you don't know what you're talking about, I'm gonna tell you to go get fucked, and like we're just gonna be mad at each other. But if you tell me like, hey, this is what I'm struggling with, and can you please help me with this, I will do everything I can to help you and try to make sure that you're successful. So we are very highly driven on constructive feedback in my room. So Darian works alongside with me, and then I also have my buddy Charlie who helps us out as well. Am I shorting forward this week? I don't know. I didn't even look at it. I don't know. No, I don't think I am, dude. This thing is strong as hell, bro. This thing was $8 and now it's at 12 within like 2 weeks. I don't think I am. I don't think was there a reason? I don't see any negative news here. Oh, this is forward. Excuse me. I thought this was that forward. Yeah, I don't see any reason to short this, bro. You know which one was hot this last week though is GM. GM was really hot this last week. Something to keep an eye on here too. GM. Oh, recall. What was the recall for? The recall was for something where someone died, dude, or something detrimental. Then absolutely, maybe just a little bit, but no. I think that's pretty normal for their industry, right? I mean, Tesla just had a car explode in Shanghai and nothing happened, dude. It went up. Defected. Yep, that's what I thought. So we'll see, dude. I'll keep a watch on it tomorrow. For you guys that are here too, please go sign up for the Facebook group. So the New Age Wall Street Facebook group. Please go. I want you guys to have a place where you guys could talk trades and somewhere that is actually giving exactly. So that's what I say is recalls happen all the time. It's pretty something that industry for them, right? So but yeah, guys, I would rather you guys get information from me and my guys as a community, and instead of you guys getting, there's a lot of bad information on there and just people telling you to buy stuff just to help their position and telling you it's going to go to the moon and all that. I try to keep it as real as possible, guys. Please go and sign up for the Facebook group, and then so I will go in there and post and answer all your questions as well, even if you're not a member, and so we could build our community bigger than just our paid chat room. I would like to have just the free community in the Facebook group, so you guys are getting correct information and guidance instead of just some weirdo that doesn't know what they talk about. But they bought a OTC stock that thinks it's going to go to $100. Oh yeah, dude. I'll make an example of you. I don't have, and you'll always remember it, and you won't do it again. Lots of tickers here this week, guys. Lots of action. I do beg you guys, please make sure that you're staying focused on, you may have this huge watch list, right? So maybe 10, 20 tickers in your watch list of things that are gapped up or really strong on demand and stuff. Please narrow it down to maybe 5 tickers, and then 3 of them that are your best ones that you're going to focus 100% on. All right. So if you're going and you're trying to nail everything out there, it's not going to happen. So it's not going to happen, dude. But if you narrow your focus, just to 3 tickers a day, just nail the one that is the best. Just make that money, dude. And just please don't go and be so wide-minded where you think you're going to hit everything, because you'll wind up hitting nothing. Yeah. My girl NFX too, so I don't know if she watches this, but NFX and she was in another trading room, and I was featured in that trading room in a webinar, and she asked me about some type of indicator, and my response was like, well, why the hell are you using an indicator if you don't know if you don't know how it works and don't know how to use it? And she actually signed up for my room like a week or 2 after that. So I will keep it real with you guys. As well as I want you to keep it real with me. That's why I take feedback too. So my room's over here talking about CLOV. I don't know what that one is. All right. Anything before I go and head out today, guys? I got this tattoo last Saturday and it's itching. Can we get a smile? No, dude, I don't smile. Is it J. Cole? J. Cole talks about having a cricket smile. I actually do, dude. Like, I smile more on my right side than I do my left. Dude, this is really fun, guys. It's really fun when we have a lot of things and we have a lot of when we have a lot of tickers in play, guys. Like I said, just narrow your focus. Make sure that you're not trying to get everything, guys, because it sucks when it's frustrating when you are trying to hit everything and you don't get nothing. So, but it feels really good when you nail that just one trade that you've been planning specifically for. So Fastly has been in trading range. Is it gonna take a news to get it going? Let's take a look. All right. Yeah, dude, you could see right here where, well, it's almost breaking out, brother. So you could see right here we got this gap level about right here, right? So and then it tried to go up, but it just spiked and then came down. So this one's hard to say. So it did come back and retest 100 as support now. It may just, yeah. So this also, like if you could see where this is that cup, right? So here's your cup. It may handle a little bit sideways and go sideways a little bit here in between 100 and 105 and then break out. So a little bit, needs a little bit more time and then it may continue to going further up. I bought BlackBerry at 13.5 calls last week. Should I hold on to them? What's your expiration date, brother? I think it's already over 1350 though. So the thing with that is that once you like, so you, I don't want to go too technical as far as the Greeks and things like that and the way that they affect your price action because I don't want to leave you confused. But in your price, right? So whenever the price goes above your actual strike price, at the strike price, the gamma is the most intense in your position. So you would want to take advantage of that gamma whenever it spikes right above your strike price that you purchased, and for you to do that. Now it's at 1404. Who knows where it opens tomorrow? But you don't want it to get too far away from that 1350 because you're losing liquidity for one, and you're also losing that gamma that you had in there. So if you want to keep your position in it, sell those and then roll them maybe over to like $15. So buy $15 and then sell your 1350s. Could you explain a little on gapping and how you use it for study? So gapping, this almost goes alongside with what we were talking about with our volume profile, right? Volume profile. I don't know what I just did. There we go. All right. Let's see. Let's do like this. All right. So this is GME here, and then this is where it ran Friday, right? So in this area, you could see right here in this area that it gapped up from right here when this started moving really aggressively up. That means that there's no resistance. There's a gap right here in the price action. You could come in, you could literally draw a line right here, right here, and right here, and then to even make it, I don't know, for my people that have a hard time seeing it, I'll go even highlight it with the little thing right here. You can see there's a gap in price action right here, right? So there's only this. There's no other price action that was being done here in this area to the left. It's not like if I was to come over to and talk about like AMD, right? So if I were to come AMD and then put it on this daily time frame, and I put on my my volume profile over here, so volume profile over here, that now, oops, they didn't do it. All right, so you can see where there's this high volume node here in this area, right? And so you could see where this is this candlestick right here where this went really up. It's really hard to see because it's blue, but you could see that there's more volume that was done because of all this price action here on the left, right? This isn't the same as on GME where there's this gap right here in this price action and there's nothing over here to the left. And so the way that the market, the rule of thumb to this, right? So write this down if you have to. The market does not like to have gaps in price action. The market will always want to fill those gaps of price action. So Eventually, whenever the short squeeze is done, this will come back down, and then this is going to fill this gap down here towards this $20, and it's going to close this gap right here to be able to validate areas of support and resistance within this level, right? Same thing that kind of happened. I use this example a lot, like on Zoom. So Zoom in the last right here. So for earnings last third quarter, they did absolutely awesome. So there was a huge gap in this area right here. Do you see where this was price action? They had earnings, gap up all the way up here towards the 460, 450 area, right? So there was a huge. So if you're looking at this, right, you're looking at it something like this. There's a huge gap right here. And the market doesn't like when there's gaps, the gaps that are unfilled, right? So we could say that the market's a guy in that sense, that we don't like gaps that aren't filled. So we want to fill this gap that in this area right here. You want to see where this breaks the support, and then it comes and tries to fill in this gap area to validate new support areas whenever it pulls back. Same thing whenever something gaps up or gaps down. So when something gaps down, like on that Fastly, right? I think, I hope I'm right. Right here. So when Fastly gapped down right here, they had something happen where they acquired like a business or something like that, and it wasn't optimal. Maybe it was so this one, it was earnings. And this is actually a really good example, right? So this had moved up, they had earnings, and this gap down. And so what happened? We filled this gap area right here with this price action right here in this area, right? So we were able to put this price action to be able to fill this gap of this price action that was here in the past. Now this is exactly what's going to happen here probably on Fastly again, is we had this gap area to the downside, and now we're trying to come and validate areas of resistance for this to move back to the upside. See you, Jason. Does that make sense? If you have any clarifying questions on the gaps, let me know. Cool. Awesome, brother. So the rule, again, just to reiterate, rule of thumb, market does not like gaps. It's going to want to close those periods of price action in here. So whenever you get a gap in between, then later on the price action is going to want to come and then validate more resistance levels for it to go ahead and fill this area right here in between. Yes, sir. We got a lot done today, guys. A lot done today, boys. I am excited about it. We had an awesome member-only stream yesterday, too. So if you're a member in my room, make sure you go check out the replay for the stuff we talked about yesterday, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to make like a baby and head out. You guys have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you guys bright and early for the open tomorrow. We have TGIF stream on Friday. Come hang out with us on Friday. We're going to stream live, and then we'll trade live together. Make sure you go sign up for the PS5 giveaway, and then also the sale that we're having. The flash sale ends tomorrow morning at the open. If you want to sign up for the annual membership for just $249, okay? See you guys. You guys have a great rest of your evening, all right?